Hi, I'm Cara Fraser. Welcome to day 12 of my 30-day yoga connection series. We'll be practicing a fun arm balance called 8-angle today. And there's a lot going on in this arm balance. Not only do you have to have some arm, shoulder, chest strength, you also have to have some flexibility because there's a twisting component. There's also some hamstring flexibility necessary. So it sounds kind of scary and it looks kind of scary, but what I found is there are a lot of people that can do this arm balance that can't do other ones. So it's something that'll be fun for you to try if you've never tried it before, but don't get discouraged. This is one that if you don't get it today, that's okay. That's why we call it a yoga practice. It's something that you can continue to practice over time. And when you get it, I promise you'll be so excited to have put the work in to actually learn it. So today's class will be starting in Shavasana flat on the back. Legs are hips distance apart. Feet splay out comfortably. Arms by the sides, palms facing up, and eyes closed. Just take the next couple moments to start to relax. Notice how your body feels as it connects to your mat. Start to draw attention to your breath. As you draw attention to your breath, see if you can start to find slow, smooth, even breath. So the length of the inhale and exhale will match. Starting to fully expand everything on the inhale and letting everything out on the exhale. And then hug the knees into the chest, grab behind the thighs or around the shins. Maybe rock from side to side. And then come back to stillness in the center. Bring the arms to a T. Take an inhale. Exhale, take the legs over to the right for a twist. Gaze can go towards the left hand or the ceiling. I mentioned that there is a twisting component to this pose, so we'll be incorporating some twists throughout this practice. And I like taking this recline twist in the beginning. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, take the legs over to the left. And here in this recline twist, since it kind of just happens naturally in the body, notice where the twist is occurring. I find that's something that I like to keep in mind as I move into twisting poses. It's really initiating from sort of the mid-back region. And then come back to center with the legs and take the soles of the feet to the mat. Grab a strap. Hopefully you have a strap. If you don't, you could take a towel if it's big enough, or a necktie. You probably have something around your house that you could use. And take the ball of the right foot into the strap. Extend the right leg straight up in the air and then take the left leg straight out onto the mat. This sometimes is hard for people to have that left leg straight. So if it feels better for you, you can have that leg bent. And then once you're here, Notice if you have this really strong grip on the strap, and notice how my shoulders are lifting off the mat. Loosen your grip, draw the hands down towards your torso, and let the upper arms just rest on the mat. So having a nice, relaxed upper body here. And then draw the right sit bone, that bony point there, down towards your left heel. For me, when I do that, I find I can get a little more of a stretch in the back of my leg. You'll notice it moved from kind of straight up to a little closer into my torso. And then bring the ball of the left foot into the mat, or into the strap. Extend that leg up and the right leg comes onto the mat. Left sit bone draws towards the right heel. Collarbones spread nice and wide. The goal here is not to look a certain way. The knee doesn't have to come to the nose. It's really where you feel a stretch in your body. You notice that my leg doesn't come all the way down. I used to be a dancer and a gymnast. When I was little, I could take my leg all over the place. That just doesn't happen anymore. Take that foot out of the strap. You can take the strap off to the side. Hug the knees into the chest. And then rock along the length of the spine a couple times until you have enough momentum to cross over the shins and come into tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, lifting the belly. Inhale, pull the chest forward, look forward. Exhale, round the upper back, drop the head. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, come forward. Then taking some wrist stretches. So flip that left palm up, fingers towards the thigh. And you can decide, kind of shifting your weight back and forth, where you feel a good stretch here. It shouldn't be too intense. It should just feel like a nice, gentle stretch. And then flip that palm back, flip the left palm up. I always find with these arm balances, I like to take a little time to warm up my wrists and stretch them a little bit. It's always a good idea. Sometimes you just want to jump right into it and do the fun things, but this is important too. So flip that palm back and then take the shoulders towards the front of the mat, any amount. Another little gentle stretch here. And then come back to sitting on the heels. Just take some circles with the wrists both directions. And then come back to tabletop and extend the right leg. Keep the ball of the foot connected to the mat. So the goal is to get a stretch in the back of that right leg. We're doing a lot of opening up of the back of the leg today. And try not to lean into this left side. So equal weight in both hands. Shoulders and hips parallel to the mat as you press that heel back. Notice how you feel the stretch in the back of the leg, and you're also already working a little bit of your core here. Bring that leg back, extend the left leg, checking out the weight in the hands, lifting the belly, extending the tailbone back, trying not to let the back arch like this. And then bring that leg back to table, bring the big toes together, sit the hips back, child's pose, couple breaths. Always knowing that you can come here at any point during the practice. Inhale, come up to table. Tuck the toes, lift the hips for downward facing dog. And then here, keep the right leg straight, bend the left knee, another stretch in the back of that right leg. And then bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. Equal weight in both hands. And then straighten the right leg. Both legs are straight now, actively pressing the heels towards the mat. And then very slowly, baby steps, walk the feet up to the hands. Move as slowly as you can, trying to keep the legs straight, heels of the feet down on the mat. Forward fold here. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to standing. Reach through the fingertips. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank to chaturanga, halfway down. Inhale to up dog, lift the chest. Exhale to down dog. Hold here, 5 breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step straight back, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale, bring the foot down between the hands for a lunge. Inhale, come all the way up for crescent. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, come forward, halfway long torso. Exhale, twist to the right, upper left arm on outer right thigh. Keep pressing through the back heel. Inhale, come back up, crescent. Exhale, frame the foot, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale, bring the foot down between the hands. Inhale up for crescent. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, twist to the left. Keep pulling the chest to the front of the room. Inhale, come back up, lift the arms. Exhale, frame the foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Take one more inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale, bring the foot down between the hands for a lunge, spin the back heel down. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Exhale, come forward, extended side angle. You can stay right here with the forearm on the thigh, top arm extended by the ear. If you want to try the bind, take the left arm under the left thigh, right hand behind the back, and then you're going to clasp the fingers together. If you do this, roll the top shoulder up and back. If you have the bind, release it, come back, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, frame the foot, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale, bring the foot down between the hands. Spin the back heel down. Inhale up, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Can stay here or take the right arm under the thigh, left hand behind the back, interlace the fingers or clasp the fingers. Roll the left shoulder up and back. Release the bind, come back, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, frame the foot, step back, downward facing dog. Take one more inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, take the right foot back for a lunge, and then walk the hands over to the right for a wide leg forward fold. As we've discussed in some of the other classes in this series, line the heels of the hands up to the heels of the feet. Think of making a right angle with the arms. So forearms parallel to one another, upper arms parallel to one another. These are the arms we use in our arm balances, so I like to work them in this pose where we don't have a lot of weight, so we can just focus on the positioning of the arms. So equal weight in toes and heels. Let the top of the head hang. Inhale, lift the torso up halfway. Exhale, walk the hands around to frame the left foot, and then plant the hands, take that foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale, bring the foot down between the hands, spin the back heel down. Inhale up, warrior two, adding on to what we just did. Exhale, extended side angle. You can stay here. If you want to try this next pose, you have two choices. You can take the bind that we took earlier. You can bring the right hand to the small of the back. So you choose. And then once you're there, put weight into the left foot. Bring that right foot up to meet the left foot. Put weight into the right foot, and very slowly you come up. Lift the chest. Maybe the leg stays bent. Maybe it extends. If you don't have the full bind, right hand to small of the back, left hand to thigh, you could come up to here. Here. Do you like that face I just made? I was like, I'm falling. It happens to all of us. So you may have the leg extended. Wherever you are, start to slowly bring that left foot back down. Put weight into that foot as you take the right foot back for the bind. Come back, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, frame the foot. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale, bring the foot down between the hands. Spin the back heel down. Inhale up, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Remember, you could take the left hand to the back if you want, or you could take the full bind. Put weight into the right foot as you bring that left foot forward. Put weight into the left foot as you slowly Come on. And then slowly make your way back out of it. Back to extended side angle. Inhale up, warrior two. Exhale, frame the foot, step back, downward facing dog. And then walk the hands back to the feet, forward fold at the back of the mat. You can bring your hands to a block if they don't quite reach. You could have the hands stay on the mat, or you could take your peace sign fingers, pointer and middle finger, wrap them around the big toes. Wherever you are, inhale, lift the torso up halfway. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Come forward, forward fold, let the top of the head hang. Equal weight in toes and heels. Inhale, lift up halfway, release the toes. Exhale, bring the palms of the hands under the feet if it's okay for you. Otherwise, hands stay on the mat. Toes come to wrist creases. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold forward. And release the feet, bring the hands back to the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. And then setting up for a standing balance pose here. So I always like to start these with the feet hips distance apart. I find like I can get steadier like this. So two choices here. You can have the strap if you want. We're coming into Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. So you can have the foot in the strap, or you can grab the big toe and take the leg out. So I'm going to cue it with the strap. So put weight into the left foot as you lift the right foot. Just keep that leg bent. I'm going to mirror you so you guys can see better. Keep that right leg bent. Then maybe you press that foot to the front of the room. If you're taking the big toe option, keep the shoulder back, okay? And then once you're here, take the strap in the right hand. You can take the left hand to the hip or maybe the arm out. Take the strap to the side. Keep pressing into the big toe mound of the left foot. It's so hard to balance and talk. I'm not very coordinated. Come back to center. Release the foot, bring it down to the mat. Couple shoulder rolls. Couple deep breaths. Were you holding your breath? Find people hold their breath. And then feet hips distance apart again. Put weight into the right foot as you lift the left foot up. Take this nice and slow, stack the shoulders over the hips. Maybe then you extend the foot out. Take the strap in the left hand, right hand to hip or extends out, and then take that foot to the side. I actually think this is harder with the strap. I don't usually do it this way. Come back to center. Maybe I should practice this a little more. Bend the knee, release the foot, bring the strap down to the side. Couple shoulder rolls here, couple deep breaths. And then grab your block. We're going to come to sitting on the block. We actually did this in the side crow video as well. So sit on the block, knees bent, soles of the feet to the mat. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, twist to the right, bring the hands to prayer. So try not to round back, sit up tall on the sit bones. If you need to take the feet forward, you can. Spread the collarbones. And see if you're having a hard time breathing in the twist. See if you can find the breath here as well. Slowly unwind. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, twist to the left. And then slowly unwind. You can take the block off to the side. So I'll walk you through this pose first. Like I said in the beginning of the video, getting into this is, I think, the most complicated thing. So just watch me first. Start in Dandasana with the legs out straight. You're going to take the right leg. The goal is to get the leg over the shoulder, but I don't have the flexibility for that, so I take it to my upper arm. So maybe that's cheating a little bit, but that's where I am today. So it comes over the upper arm. Plant the hands like you do in any arm balance. Shoulders distance apart, fingers spread wide. Remember from the crow series or video. Use the fingertips to help you balance. Think chaturanga arms like we did in the wide leg forward fold earlier. Take the left ankle, put it in front of the right ankle, and then I push my ankles towards each other. They're fighting, pulling together. As I do that, I'm going to start to lift my hips up, lean my chest forward. My goal is to get that torso parallel to the floor, and I'm going to extend my legs out to the side. So press the hips up, lean forward, legs come to the side. Yeah? It's not so bad, is it? It's a little complicated to get into it, but I think you can do it. Practice, stick with it. So legs out straight, right leg over the shoulder or upper arm. Plant the hands. Take the left ankle in front of the right ankle, press them towards each other. As you do that, press weight into your hands, lift those hips, lean forward, extend the legs. Yeah? There's something to me that's so fun about standing on my hands. I just can't stand my excitement. I always have fun when I do it. So come back to a comfortable cross-leg position. Close your eyes for a second. Notice your breath here. I know for me, my breath always tends to get quick, especially if I'm cueing, because I'm not focusing on my breath. See if you can find slow, steady breath here. And then open the eyes. Let's try the second side. Extend the legs out straight. Take that left leg over either the shoulder or the upper arm. Plant the hands. Take that right ankle, press it into the left ankle, and then press into the hand, lift the hips. Whoop, lean forward. Extend the legs out. Isn't that fun? Oh, I have so much fun. I'm entertaining myself. So you can practice that. If you want to pause the video, feel free to do that. We'll take a quick second to just do a little cool down in Shavasana, and that will be the end of the practice. So bring the soles of the feet together for Baddha Konasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hinge from those hips. Pull the chest forward. Keep the spine long. Get the stretch in the hips, not the back. Inhale with a long spine, come all the way up. Draw the knees together, bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Come up to the front of the mat if you're not close to it. Extend the arms. Inhale, get tall. And exhale, slowly come down. Bring the ankles under the knees, arms by the sides, palms facing down. And on the inhale, press into the feet, lift the hips, low back, mid back for a bridge. Exhale, slowly come down. Keep the thighs parallel, don't let them splay out or the knees knock in together. Inhale, lift the hips, low back, mid back. Exhale, lower. Inhale up one last time. Exhale, lower down. Take the feet out as wide as the mat so they're near the edges. Arms to a T. Take an inhale here. Exhale, keep the feet where they are. Take the knees to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Inhale, lift the forehead to the knees. And exhale, lower the head down. Extend the legs out, setting up for Shavasana just like we started. Notice how you feel now compared to the beginning of class. When you did a quick scan, just noticing how you felt connected to the mat. Maybe you feel different here. Let your breath be natural. Take this time to notice the effects of your practice. You're welcome to stay here as long as you would like. Otherwise, start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Circle the ankles and wrists. Reach the arms up overhead, stretch from fingers to toes. And roll off to your right side. Pause there for just a moment. And press into your left hand. Come up to a comfortable seated position. Eyes closed, hands at heart center. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.